What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and in this video I cover what particular sub niche is going to be red hot for Halloween. Now, I read the questions and comments, and that's the biggest question I've gotten lately is like, hey Liz, we know witches are hot, but what part of the witch do we make a book on? And what kind of witch or monster or Dracula or whatnot theme is it good to go with Halloween? Well, I'm gonna deep dive into this mystery and solve it for y'all, and I'm also gonna show you which books make the most money and which books have made the most money in the past. So I'm super excited to show you the data I've collected. I know you guys are probably excited, so let's go ahead and jump straight into my screen share. All right, so we're here on my desktop, and as always, what we're gonna do this time is we're gonna play Kindle Time Machine. So let's just remind everybody that's brand new, what I'm basically doing is I'm using a paid tool to go back in time. So for example, let's say we're in Back to the Future and I actually have that sexy ass DeLorean. I can go back in time and tell what sold well last year, therefore predicting what will sell well this year. And to be quite honest with you guys, one of the top questions that I've been seeing lately on my feed is, all right, Liz, so you say Halloween and you say Christmas are fire, but what exactly sub niches within those two big main categories are going to sell well? I'm completely lost and I really don't know where to start. I don't know whether to create a book on witches or monsters or all the different things you're saying. Can you tell me what sells best? So that's the purpose of this. And to do that, we're gonna use a tool by Market Intelligence and Viral Launch. And you can also do this with Helium 10. So if I have enough time, I will show both of them, but I'm just gonna do it with this one to start off with. And to be quite honest with you guys, I actually like Helium 10 better. So I'm gonna show you how to do it on here, and then I will go over to Helium 10 because I know that there's a lot more Helium 10 users. A lot of people have been telling me that they love Helium 10, so I'm gonna do that. But first, I'm in Viral Launch, and what I'm using is a product called Product Discovery. And so all we're gonna do is we're gonna search by keyword, or we can pick product even. Either one works. Now I'm gonna go ahead and select books here. I'm gonna first clear the filters, make sure there's none, and then I'm gonna select books, and I'm gonna scroll down right here, and the magic actual filter that we need to know is going to be right here, where it says best sales period. If I wanna know what sells well for Halloween, I'm gonna pick just good old October, right? It's gonna basically tell us what sold well or what sells well in October for this particular niche. And here's where it gets really, really sexy. What we can do with Market Intelligence, and this is why I don't like it, for the particular product category, there is no way to filter it by keyword. So I'm gonna show you what comes up, and then I'm gonna show you why I like Helium 10 better, and then we're gonna get into the goods, which is what sells well in October. We're gonna answer our question and know exactly what we need to create right this very moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pick that, and then I'm gonna hit show products. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna go out there and show me what sold well last year. And this is why I don't like Viral Intelligence, or I'm messing things up. Market Intelligence as much as Helium 10 is because, as you see, they're coming back with things like Tour Race Log, Eat Dirt, First Lessons in Bach, the interpretation of dreams. Now, I can barely even say that, so chances are most people are barely going to even be able to read that since we are in America. And Ready, Set, Grow, Zone to Win. Obviously, we can't copy any of those, or we can't actually steal like an artist on any of those because none of them are related to Halloween. Where we can get a Halloween search is if we go by keyword, but you're gonna see, as I told you earlier, is it's not fun. If I go to keyword and I select the same things, I go here and pick books, and then I pick best sales period as September, and then I go to show keywords, and hopefully I did pick it September last time. Who knows? Lately, the big type of airhead I've been, chances are I could have not picked it. I could have picked November. But either way, there should have been some Thanksgiving keywords and there should have been some Christmas stuff, and none of that came up. All that came up is a bunch of garbage. So here's why I don't like Market Intelligence as much as Helium 10, because all we get is these keywords. And we could even have taken it a step further. There is an actual filter, or there should be a filter here for keyword, and maybe I'm mistaken. Here it is. Keyword contains, let's go for Halloween, and let's have it come back and show us all keywords that just say Halloween, and it says our search criteria is too narrow. Boo-hoo, right? Wah, thing sucks. So let's go ahead and use Helium 10, and I'm gonna show you guys why I like Helium 10 so much here in a second. And again, I tried to give it another chance. It didn't work out, so it looks like me and Market Intelligence are officially breaking up on this video, but let's get into the goods and why I'm so excited about this brand new relationship with Helium 10. Remember, I'm not even pushing Helium 10 to you guys. I'm just showing you how useful it can be to find very specific topics to create your books in. what we're going to use with the Helium-10 is a product called Black Box. So I'm going to click into Black Box and I'm going to show you guys how simple it is to actually find these products. So product research, Black Box. Here we are, boom. Now, you're gonna notice it's got very similar filters to market intelligence, but here comes the magic filter in a second and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be inside of products and I'm gonna pick categories. I'm gonna go down here and select books. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna click into advanced filters. And here's the magic part. I am going to go ahead and pick best sales period as October of 2019. So 2019 October, and I'm going to put the magic keyword right here. That is Halloween, which means we want Halloween in the actual title. Now, it even has another advanced feature, which is called exclude title keywords, which would be very sexy if you wanted to exclude things, but I can't think of anything we'd want to exclude from a title that included Halloween. So I'm going to go ahead and hit search, and here's where it's sexy AF, right? Sexy AF right here. I'm going to scroll up. And boom, here we have 200 plus products of actual books that sold well in October 2019. And I want you guys to just sit there and imagine how powerful this is and why I'm so pumped and excited about this for you particularly, because it's literally going to tell us every single book that sold extremely well last Halloween. And like I said, it's exciting. So do not pay attention to the numbers here like monthly revenue and BSR. Like you can obviously sort it by that and see what's the highest. But I will say this much, if you do sort it, it's not going to be accurate because this is what's going on right now. So right now we are in August and Halloween sales have truly not lit up yet. But I will say this much, they will light up soon. So don't pay attention to these numbers because they're going to really get you down. You're going to be a big Debbie Downer if you see these numbers and you're going to say, F it. I'm not going to listen to Liz. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. And books aren't selling that well, so I'm not going to make a lot of money. And then in 3 months, you're going to regret that you didn't listen to me because you can come back and look at these numbers and they're going to be enormous, people, enormous. So here is where it's exciting. Again, don't pay attention to these numbers. Just pay attention to what sold well and what kind of themes are being seen in the actual niche and what kind of themes are recurrent. So Batman, obviously Batman's always going to be fire because Batman is a household name, right? But here's where I've been just ranting and raving about things all year round. This little blue truck. I've talked about this little blue truck multiple times, almost as much as Bluey. This little blue truck shows up for every damn holiday that there is, and he's always in some way, shape, or form. He shows up, right? He showed up for Halloween. Here's Little Blue Truck's Halloween. I can almost guarantee you that there's a Little Blue Truck's Christmas. And guess what, people? People buy this shit up. They buy it like it's hand sanitizer right in the middle of coronavirus. So I'm telling you, come up with a theme, come up with a series of books, and you will actually at some point light it up as well, just like the Little Blue Truck. So Little Blue Truck is one thing, and I can keep going. I saw earlier a journal, but here's a paint by sticker. Here's a actual developing Halloween book, so we would ignore that. But here is another Halloween tarots in tin. Now you might say like, Liz, how in the hell can I do something like that? What about a Halloween tarot coloring book? If people love tarot cards, chances are they're going to actually love tarot coloring books because it's the same actual theme, right? People are fans of tarot. Why not give tarot fans a chance to be gifted something, right? Here's the Halloween tree. Here's a Halloween coloring book, an adult coloring book with beautiful flowers, adorable animals, spooky characters, and relaxing fall designs. And that's already selling well. So can you imagine how well this is going to do for Halloween? And all you really have to do is keep going through this. Like this has cats, this has pumpkins, this has ghosts, it has all sorts of spooky shit. And guess what? Spooky shit is selling during Halloween. So if I've taught you anything, that is the simple fact that if you have the right product at the right time, you can sell the shit out of it, people. It's that simple. Here's another Halloween mandala pumpkins. Like how easy are mandala designs to come about? They're pretty simple. Everybody and their mother on Fiverr is selling these things. And so they're quite simple to find an artist to put these together for you and for you to launch a Halloween book, right? You still have plenty of time, but I would put my foot on the pedal and start actually working on this sooner rather than later because the time's going to creep up on you. Here we have little stickers and more Halloween mandala pumpkin books, and the list goes on. And if we really want to, we can also even take it a step further and put Halloween diary. Let's see if anything pops up for Halloween diary. That's kind of really niched down, but I'm just going to take a gamble on it and see what pops up. And yes, in fact, here is my Halloween planner. So people are literally planning their Halloweens. That's how big a holiday this is. Remember, Halloween is $1 billion industry, and we can keep going further and further. Here's a composition notebook of a Halloween pumpkin jack-o'-lantern blank book, right? It doesn't sell well right now, but I mean, it gives you some ideas to start with, right? Here's a Halloween Nightmare vintage journal, and all sorts of different journals with flamingos shaped as pumpkin, witches. Here's one that says, I spent all my money for Halloween decor. That doesn't even make sense, people, but guess what? Chances are it probably sells. So it has a BSR, which means it has made a sale. Somebody out there in the world bought this shit. So what does that mean? That means start loading up your dashboards and start loading them up like crazy. And that's basically the gist of this video. It's just to show you how to use the Kindle Time Machine. You could pretty much go back on here and gather all sorts of ideas and information just by using this one simple trick that I'll keep showing you for every holiday or every important point. Now, again, you can use this in multiple ways. This was just one of the many ways. You can also exclude words if you want to. Like, you could actually exclude diary. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. I always personally answer those, and I will see you guys and gals in the next video. Peace.